Thanks, Keith. I'm super excited for that spring game happening later on today. I'll be there cheering on Team Black. But talking about college football, it's no easy feat getting to play at that level. And one person who knows that firsthand is Maui boy Jojo Dickson. Good morning, Jojo. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Now, you played college ball at the University of Idaho before going on to play professionally, and now you are back here at home and you want to help other local players make it to that level too. And one of the ways you are trying to do that is by hosting a football camp this summer in July, the ESPN 300 Elite Hawaii Camp. Yes, can you tell me a little bit about the camp and why it's important to you to be able to offer it to some local athletes?
Well, yeah, as you mentioned, I've been blessed to do great things throughout my career, and I just want to help bless others do the same. Having gone through the process myself, I understand how badly kids here want to play college ball, and how difficult it can be to get recruited out of Hawaii. So, bringing a camp of this magnitude to Hawaii can be the difference between players flying under or popping up on the recruiting radar. And if we can help at least one kid get an opportunity through this camp, that's a big win for us.
Now, we've spoken a few times this week about this camp and the amazing opportunities that it's going to be offering. What would you like interested parents and players to know? I know you've been getting a few questions.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for starters is just letting people know that it is legitimate. We are in fact working with ESPN and UC Report team members to bring athletes camp with substantial influence in the recruiting world. This is a huge opportunity for our athletes. A camp like this can cost anywhere from $400 to $800, plus travel, housing, and transportation if it's an out-of-state camp. And we're bringing it to people here for $80, and it's right in our backyard. Also, a big thing is there'll be 2 All-American Game invites being handed out at the end of the camp, one for the top high school performer and one for the top middle school performer. So that's also huge.
For people who maybe don't know, can you tell us a little bit about UC Report and what they do? Because they're pretty influential in this recruiting game.
Yeah, UC Report has basically dedicated its time to helping kids get recruited. They have some of the most in-depth player profiles that they're NCAA compliant. They work with over 100 Division I schools, 64 out of 65 Power 5 schools. It's just amazing what they've been able to do. And I actually got put in touch with them through a Division I. So they're legitimate, and they are used by recruiters, and they are in fact very good at what they do.
So the camp's in July. When do people need to try and sign up by, and what do you need in order to participate?
Well, registration is open. I'd say make sure that you get registered by May 1st. We're closing it at May 1st, and if you haven't done so already, you can head over to the events page at dixonperformance.com. Click register now and get that done as fast as you can. Secondly, we will be handing out the latest Under Armour gear at the camp. However, I would suggest bringing your own gear, stuff that you have experience performing in, that are comfortable performing in, just to avoid any type of hindrances in performance on camp day. And the biggest thing is when you come, bring your A game. Show up and show out.
For sure, of course. You're going to sign up. You got to make sure you bring your A game. Now, I know that this is just step 1 for you. You have a huge hope with this moving forward. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the first step is getting this done right, making sure that we lay a solid foundation for this camp to stand on, and really hitting the mark with this first one. I think that's our main priority. We want to make sure we leave a good first impression, make sure everyone who participates feels like they benefited from the camp. But we'd also like to make this an annual event. We'd like to have this host this here every year, so that we can help kids for years to come, and they can always have this opportunity to attend and kind of get some exposure. But we'd also like to host camps and clinics for younger athletes as well. Get them comfortable in the camp environment, expose them to the process at a younger age, and help prepare them for the future. I think that's one of the biggest things, is just in changing the culture and making sure that people are used to it, and it's not such a surprise when they get there.
Awesome. Well, some exciting stuff happening on Maui. Thank you for joining us this morning, Jojo. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Have a great day. We'll have
too.
more information on this camp, as well as how you can sign up over on our website, kitv.com.